Welcome back, guys, to Sensei and the Pupil. I am Sensei Paul here with Sensei Devin and Sensei Cray.
Hey, guys.
We're going to do another weekly, guys. This time I picked an upcoming show from China, an anime. I don't know if
China.
I don't know if that was called the same thing because I know Koreans are called something different, like manhwa.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what Chinese.
I'm just going to call Umbrella anime overall. Asian productions
It's
of
anime.
cartoonish quality.
If we classified Arcane as anime, this is anime.
Okay, so this anime is called To Be Hero X. There are 7 episodes as of today. Oy. And real quick synopsis. This is about Lin Ling, several heroes that you kind of follow the story of as far as like the main story that you're going to be seeing. So far we have 2 main characters, Lin Ling, who started out as just a normal
Promoter,
ad creator, content creator, whatever, for a company that creates ads and promotes heroes. And in this world, heroes are basically like, they gain powers by trust. Trust is given from everybody social media is a huge thing on this anime, and trust is the power that's given to the heroes from the people, basically over social media, and just how you are as a person. I guess it's kind of weird the way it works. It's a little confusing at times, but basically, the more you love a hero, the more you trust them as a person, as a community, as whatever population, the more power goes into that person. And they have counters on their wrists. I don't know if everybody has a counter on their wrist. I didn't see.
I feel like everyone has to have a counter.
You think so?
Because why would the new ESO have a counter for no reason?
Right,
before he's
zero. He's an orphan as a zero the whole time.
Yeah, I think everybody has a counter.
Okay, so we're agreed that everybody has a counter. So it's about him and the superhero called Nice, and now he's the current Nice because that Nice offed himself. Why? Maybe he's gay. They didn't let him out of the closet. They didn't let him be with his counterpart.
His rival definitely was zesty. I'm not gonna lie.
The stress of being a hero got to him, maybe.
And being gay, probably.
A gay hero.
Because
I don't know.
He basically publicly had to be straight with this woman that was determined already, and he had no choice in it.
We're making a lot
sorry.
of assumptions here.
You're right. I don't know. If a villain says, "Where is he? I want to talk to the real him." Dude, why don't you answer me back?
Yeah,
like, bro,
my text.
Either you guys sent that to me in text.
It was our
messages?
dream.
Yeah,
They were best friends, dude. Come on.
Bro, you don't text me that.
They made a startup company
Devin,
themselves.
you don't text me that either. Kind of have a problem with it. Yeah. Anyways, it's about him and his introduction to being a hero, and they kill him off. This company that controls I guess I don't really know what to call it, the media, whatever, of heroes. Yeah, the rights too, I guess.
Yeah, to Nice, anyways.
Right, to Nice. Well, I mean, all heroes, I guess.
I don't think they do all heroes.
Standalone, even Stan. What's his
Maybe
name? He kind of
Firm Man.
Yeah, Firm Man.
Standalone.
So that's just the first part. The first maybe 3 or 4 episodes. It ends with a violent death. Maybe we don't know yet. There's theories that it may be implanted in his brain or fake.
Maybe.
And we also see a character wrapped in blue armor and lightning, electricity, shoot the girl, Nice's girlfriend.
Did he shoot her with a gun? It was a gun,
dude.
It was with a gun, right? Just a plain gun.
So.
It was like electricity bolt. It just shot you. Okay.
Maybe it's not Diesel.
That's what I remember. Just weird.
Or maybe the puppet master, that coffee shop owner guy, maybe he told the new Easel. Maybe he owns New Easel now, you know?
Or he kidnapped his girl and be like, listen, if you don't kill her, I'm going to kill her, your girlfriend. I can see that happening.
Possibly.
Anyway, sorry. There's theories. This show is really making us think. That character you see is actually the next character hero that you find out about, and that's Shin. Wait, what's his name?
Shang Chao or something.
Shang Chao. No, that's
like
the guy that died, right? Anyways,
I hate Chinese
I'm
names.
bad with names. I'm bad with names always. But this new hero basically becomes a new Esol, and Esol is another top-ranked hero in this whole organization. And apparently, in this system, you can get someone's name and then attain their power, like transfer it, as long as you're still heroic and you still do actions kind of the same as the hero, but you can just take their name almost.
As long as people believe in you.
Yeah.
Right. Belief.
And
Belief is a huge thing in this anime.
The power system is amazing and also
confusing.
I do have some issues with it,
yeah.
which we'll get into.
But let's get into like that's pretty much the gist of it. We just got done with the new episode, and there's another twist. The coffee shop owner who was in big support, and
His
also
uncle?
what they call him, uncle. I don't think so. He's an orphan, but this uncle is not just a coffee shop owner to the new Isol. He's also a bad guy who's been running stuff behind the scenes apparently and killing people, and is kind of orchestrating this whole ordeal in the 6th and 7th episode. And in this new episode, we just watched the new Isol 1. So that's pretty much the synopsis of what's been happening in the 7 episodes. Let's real quick, or each of y'all can give something that y'all are really enjoying so far about this anime, and then something that y'all can't stand this shit.
I guess I'll go first about what I'm enjoying about the anime. I'm enjoying the characters.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
And like the depth of the story.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. The story's good, dude.
So
It's not even just the story's good.
Continue.
the plot, the
It's the way they tell it.
which is part
Right,
of
Devin?
which is part of the story.
Yeah.
So just all the intricate things that they put in to this story. It's complex, but it's
to the point of confusing.
Yeah, to where like we're over here trying to figure out what's going on, make up our own theories of what's going on, and I feel like great anime like will have you doing that.
Yeah.
Because you want to figure out what exactly is going on.
Right.
So
I'm invested, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm totally with you on the story train of it. Like the way they, man, like every time I watch one of these episodes, I feel like I'm getting a whole little. I feel okay. Sometimes I watch anime and like I feel like an episode's kind of a waste of a time. Rurouni Kenshin. But every one of these episodes, I feel like I'm watching. I feel like I'm getting something out of it every single time. Even with Furman, with Nice's second episode where like he went up against Enlighter, but he lost his powers because Enlighter kind of or God's Eye kind of like exposed him. But then he still fought anyway. He's like,
episode 4.
Wait, was that 4?
Mm-hmm.
What was number 2?
2 was him barely meeting what's her name.
Oh, with the rival. Sorry.
Yeah.
Even that one, dude. When the rival came up and you're like, what the hell's going on? Is he gay? And then you see Moon fake die, and then like when he actually cried. Every episode, man, is awesome. And my most hype moment was when everyone went to go save Moon. That moment, he had no powers at all. He lost all of his trust.
Oh yeah.
And he still went to go save Moon, and he got his trust back because of the little eyes watching. Man, it's just a nice. I want more of Isol. I'm kind of I like how it's going, but nice. I want more of.
Yeah, and piggybacking on both those things, I appreciate the fact that they're not just focusing on one hero. Like I'm invested in both of these stories. Like I'm in. I can't wait until we get back to Nice, but I'm also invested in what we're going through right now with Isol.
You know what's crazy?
What?
If you guys watch the opening trailer, maybe y'all skip it now.
Right.
But the opening song, all those people you see,
Top 10.
We've only met 2 of the people.
Right. Those are top 10 people. I'm only assuming that because if you watch it, you see the tower like behind them.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that those are like 10 through 1. I'm assuming the pretty boy that kind of looks like Nice is number 1.
Yeah.
He's probably number 1. Just the fact that he's all like, touching his hair.
Yeah.
He has a coat and just like posing.
Yeah.
Like he's got to be number 1. I'm sure he's a fucking piece of shit secretly, but he's a really good person like out in public.
Yeah.
And probably OP as fuck too.
There's a lot to go, or 7 episodes deep.
But I appreciate that, the fact that they're doing multiple heroes. They don't do it too much to where it muddles the story. They stick to one story and are connecting it through different timelines. And it's not so confusing that you don't know that's obvious that's a different timeline. Like they show you, hey, this guy before he became a villain, the Mind's Eye, whatever.
God's Eye.
Before he became a villain, he
Enlighter.
actually was helping. He was helping this incident out, and then something happened. And like Devin said, this is a great anime because it's like I really want to know what the hell happened, what happened in between those time periods that changed everything like this, and then also the fact that this is like a society, how social media affects like how powerful you can be. You know, not even just powers in general, but just kind of shows you how we also as society give people power through social media. They can get away with all kinds of foul shit if we believe that they are.
That's why I have a little bit of issues.
Dude, what the fuck? Anyways,
I have a little bit.
All right, we'll go on that since you're already fucking talking shit about my opinion.
So here's my problem with the power system. I do love it. I really think it's cool how The power system,
Hunter.
The power system goes into the story.
Hunter x Hunter.
I feel like it's Hunter x Hunter because like the story hinges off the power system, which is awesome. Here's my problem. You guys remember when Stand Man or Firm Man saved the little girl?
I already told you. She believed in him.
Okay, she believed in him.
She trusted him.
He got one more trust value added to his. Maybe he already has some because he's a firefighter. Maybe he had like, let's say he had 100. Cool. He got one more trust value added. He was able to lift a giant brick.
Quick question, Devin. Do you think someone's trust can be more valuable than others?
Huh?
Do you think if a girl puts her trust in you to save her life, do you think that would be stronger than some social media person on Twitter? Like, oh, I really like this guy. I trust him.
I mean, in that aspect, yeah, I do.
But if that's the case, then your family can just trust you a lot. You'd be super powered. That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get the multiple trust you get powerful. I totally get that. But for one girl to give you one more trust that you're able to lift a brick off of her, maybe the power system needs to be fleshed out some more. Explain.
Maybe he was already just really strong.
Well, yeah, he was definitely really strong already. Okay. But the fact that, like, okay, the society gives the people their powers. She said, stand strong, stand strong.
You can never sit down again. He can never bend his knees.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The society gives you your powers. You don't choose your powers, dude. And that's why I like this anime, is because it is like Hunter x Hunter in the fact that you don't really get to choose how your powers manifest. You can kind of use them in a certain way, but you have no choice. Your powers are yours, and you're stuck with it.
All right.
And I like the fact that it's not really their choice; it's the people's choice. And that's why I kind of push back against what you said. But whatever.
Fair enough.
If you
if
you don't like it, dude, it's fine.
Fair enough. You have any gripes?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Gripes.
I'll go last.
I really don't have too many gripes.
Makes me so happy, dude.
So
he shits on everything I choose.
I mean,
even if it's great.
The animation style switch was a little jarring at first, but I'm used to it now.
I love it, dude. I love it. Like, how many times have we been complaining about CG like being used way too much in certain areas, especially fights?
That's true.
In important parts.
I am with Cray. Like, when you first watch it, you're like, you're like, oh, this isn't what I want to watch. But the story is like super good.
Yeah,
and,
it's really
so it's worth dealing with the animation.
It's like EX Arm.
That's no.
It's just so good, dude.
They did the opposite. They did the wrong stuff in the wrong places.
Yeah, wrong CG and wrong.
But stuff. Yeah, no, I like the art change. That's one of my favorite things about it too. Especially for the fights, because CG's not good in fights yet, and they changed into like a hand-drawn shader style animation, and I appreciate that because these fights are epic. They're not like little bullshit fights. They're pretty long. They're long enough to where you get invested in the moves, to good story, good songs in the background too.
This is the future of CG, guys. Yeah, this is the future of CG. Like the whole arcane movement. That's CG in the future. You just shade it differently, so it doesn't look all blocky. I'm not super mad at it. I just the only thing about CG is there's no real facial expressions. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, like, Moon, like, getting all excited and stuff. Her face didn't change at all. I don't know if y'all noticed that. And that stuff just kind of bothers me, but...
I was more or less looking at her feet while she was swinging.
All
right.
Right.
Anyways.
All right.
So, that's pretty much what we're going to cover. Y'all have any theories real quick? I mean, I don't really... Theories. Honestly, the theories are shattered now because now that guy's a bad guy. I don't even know what the fuck to think anymore.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
I'm like Red Wedding right now, like clutching my chest, like, no! Like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
But this is a great show so far. We don't know yet how long it's going to be. From what it's looking, it could be 24.
I think it's 24 is what I
read.
Yeah,
20-something. It's good because
I would like that. Yeah.
I would like that. I would love it.
China's cooking.
So we'll be back with episode 8. Hopefully it'll be back to nice, but if it's not, I'm cool with having evil Isol rise up again with his evil.
But why would he even turn evil?
Dude, he literally could have saved his fucking friend.
Okay, but doesn't mean
jealous.
Wait. Why would he turn bad though? Is what I'm saying. He beat old Isol.
No, and he didn't even have to do that.
Okay, but he beat old Isol. But why would he become bad all of a sudden?
Why would he beat old Isol? That dude saved him when he was a kid.
Okay.
How can you repay
you realize
someone saving your life by beating the fuck out of him and then taking the job from him?
It did totally skip what happened in that battle.
What do you mean?
Whenever they were charged up to a punch and fight, we never saw what actually happened in that fight.
So
we just saw the new Isol standing there.
So you're saying that
Maybe
for them, so you're saying that their computers, that they say, hey, they merged together, so that means someone's dead.
I think
you don't believe it.
I think maybe something happened. Yeah.
So I could say, I'll give you this theory that maybe the uncle also forged that information took Esol.
No, I think with both the Esol, they maybe talked.
Nah.
And then something happened.
Yeah, like real close quarters. Just so you know, I never really wanted to take your powers from you anyway. You saved my life, did you know, when I was a kid.
Don't you think it was
and
weird?
Now I'm gonna pass the torch to you.
Don't you think it was weird we didn't get any real dialogue or story into old Esol, and now he's just dead? I don't think that's the case. I think we're gonna get some stuff from old Esol later. That means he's still alive, probably.
Hopefully, I hope that is a good twist. That would be a very good twist, and I hope you're right about that. I hope he teams up with Nice and tries to, dismantle the uncle, the whole scheme. I hope that's part of it.
Maybe.
And I love the fact that we're so adamant about giving theories, because that's the type of anime this is that we want to know what the fuck is happening.
And it will be 24 episodes.
Nice. See, you heard it from the senseis. So far, the show's good. We're gonna keep watching it. We're gonna keep giving you information about what's about. Definitely recommend it. We're out.
And by the way, Miss J, best character.
Who?
Anyway, Miss J.
Who's that? The bitch that runs shit?
The bitch that runs shit. We're out.